I want to talk about seek to understand and then be understood. I want to talk about conflict resolution. So if you are a A-type personality, this can be very difficult. I am an A-type personality, and it's a lesson I had to learn many years ago. And to be honest, you never finish learning these lessons, at least for me. I am always sharpening the saw, trying to get better. I am not better than you. I'm just further down the path because of my age in most cases. It doesn't mean that I figured it all out. It doesn't mean I have all the answers. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just taking the tidbits that I've learned that have helped me in my life, and I'm passing them on to you. I don't want to ever be raised up and put up as all-knowing and I have all the answers, because I don't. I'm just like you. I'm human. I'm broken, and I'm always working to strengthen my mind and myself. Everyone is broken, in my opinion. We all have flaws, and that's what I call being broken. But in conflict resolution, have this passage come to your mind. Seek first to understand and then be understood. So what I mean by that is you're in an argument, or you're in a debate, or you're in a corporate meeting, and somebody proposes an idea that you feel is just going to be absolutely horrible for the company, for the employees, for the marketplace, whatever it may be. Or it could be with your sibling, and they say something that you disagree with. And what do? Your first reaction is to have a reaction and to speak up and speak your mind. And you do it with passion and vigor because you're adamantly opposed to the idea. And that is your first mistake. The first thing you should do when you hear something that you don't agree with, or you think is going to be a bad decision, the first thing you should do is ask an open-ended question. You have to first seek to understand what they're saying. You should say, why do you feel that way? What led you to this belief? Why do you think this is going to work? Teach me the components that you used as your foundational premises to build up to your conclusion that this is good. Talk to me about those factors, those premises. Don't give away the fact that you are against it. Not yet, and maybe not ever. Because when they expose that to you, that's when you're listening. You're actively listening. And when you're actively listening, you're not talking. And when you're not talking, you're absorbing, and you're listening, you're absorbing new information. And you will find that even though us A-type personalities think have a bead on everything, and that we're right more times than we're wrong, you'll come to realize that being right and wrong is not the answer. It's not. You don't have to be right. Now, if you're trading crypto or you're trading stocks, you use confluence, and you're listening to the confluence. You're listening. You're actively listening with your eyeballs, because you can listen with your eyes and your ears. And you're listening to form all these premises that equal a conclusion. And when you see that, you make the trade. No different in life. Instead of looking at indicators, you're listening to the premises of your colleague or your associate or your brother or your sister. And you have an open mind instead of saying, no, we're not going to do that. No, that's stupid. That doesn't make sense. No, I don't even know how you got to that point, man. We can't do that. You have to seek to understand first before you open your mouth. Because half the time, you would change your mind. Half the time, if you seek collaboration instead of trying to be right and opening up your mouth all the time first, you're going to be wiser. You're going to learn, you're going to grow, and a side benefit is you're going to be a lot more likable to people. Seek to understand first, then be understood. It will help you develop your wisdom, your honor, your persona. It'll help you with relationships. You have to practice this. A-type personalities like myself have to work really, really hard on their personal development skills because we're broken too. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Share this out if it has helped you today. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time.